to push the data to the newly created repository, today we are going to see the second option. Before we proceed to see this next option, two things you will need. These two things are: first is a newly created repository, either in GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket. And second thing is, if you are working with GitHub and Bitbucket, in those cases, you will need a token which you can utilize as a password to push and pull to this GitHub and Bitbucket. Now, if you don't know that how to create a new repository in GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket, also if you don't know how to create this new token in Bitbucket, then please follow the link given on the top right corner. Once you have a new repository, and for GitHub or Bitbucket, once you have new token, you can start from that particular point. So over here, this is the new repository called temp repo that I have just created in GitHub. Now, if I want to push the data to this newly created repository, we will use the option called git clone. So how we will do this? Let's see that. So first of all, I will go to this particular repository. So this is my local repository, and over here at present it does not contain .git hidden folder. It means that it does not have anything which is related to Git, and that way it is a normal folder and it is not a Git repository. Next, what I will do is I will open terminal over here, and then I will use this particular option called git clone. So over here I will copy this particular URL, this URL. I will copy it, and then from terminal I will execute this command git clone and URL of that particular new repository. Over here it is requesting for the username, so I will provide my username. It request for the password, but instead of password you need to provide the token. So I have already generated that token, so I will use that. Okay, and yeah, now if you see over here in this particular my local repository or local folder, you will get this new folder called temp repo. So this is the folder which is representing the repository of GitHub that I have created over here. Okay, and if we go inside over here, so you can see that you will get .git hidden folder. It means that it is a Git repository. Now, while creating this new repository, I had choose the option to add .gitignore file and readme.md file, and that's why these two files are over here. Next option that you need to do is just copy paste all the files, folders, and everything that you want to push to this newly created repository. Second thing, it is not necessary to create this new folder in the same directory or same repository or same folder where your project files, folders, everything resides. You can put it anywhere, but just for the simplicity and for the purpose of this learning, I have put it over here. So what I will do is I will select all, I will copy this content, and then I will go to this Git repository folder and paste it over here. Now it is going to ask me that there are two files which are already available in the destination folder. So just for the simplicity, or I'm going to say replace all, I have copied all the required files, folders, and everything from the project directory to this Git repository. I will again go to the terminal. Over here, I'll execute this command git status. So sorry, I need to go to this temp repo folder, and over here I will execute this command git status, and over here you can see that these are the files that has been changed, and these are the files that has been newly added. So I will execute this command git add dot. It means include all the files and everything from this particular folder. Then git commit. So this is the commit message. I can say that it is the initial commit. Then git fetch. Again, it is going to ask me the username and password that I will paste it over here. Okay, and yeah, git fetch is done. Now git rebase, and then finally git push. Again, it is going to ask me my username and the password, such that token. I will again put that token, and you can see that the push has been successful. Now, if I go to that Git repository over here, and if I refresh it, you will see that all the files and folders and all the details of that particular project directory is now available on this Git repository. That's it for the day. Thank you for watching this video.